They're more dedicated to the world. They're dedicated to Yahawashi. So are they going to be defended? No. Lest they cleave unto Yahawashi. Okay? Let him take up his cross, what? His trials, his own burden that he has to bear. Because another man can't always do that. Okay? Let him take up his cross and follow me. Follow Yahawashi. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Right? So you have those, they're trying to save their life. Those that sell out because they want a life here. Right? They want a life here. Right? They can't imagine how it would be to just be content. See, when you're content, you don't need much. You have enough. Right? Shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake, the gospel same shall save it. And when you go to Colossians, it talks about that. Dead. You're dead to this world, but alive in Yahawashi. You know, I've got a lot of men that claim to be dead to this world, but they're not. Right? To be dead to this world, see, again, to lose your life is your old life you had concerning the things you were doing in the world. But that's only done if you put on the new man. You ain't really lost your life if you still got that part of that old man on you. Right? And it says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, right? The same shall save it. For what should it profit a man, right, if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So what profit is there about, yeah, you gaining the world, okay? And yeah, doing particular things, gaining the world, gaining followers, 15 minutes of fame, but you lost your own soul. All right, when you're around the brothers, you're joyful, you're happy, but when you're by yourself, because you should know the depths of your mind. When you're by yourself, are you happy? Are you joyful in this truth? Are you shallow? That's what happens to people that sell out. Right? They end up bugging out. Why? Because they never took what? They didn't want to take the hard route. They wanted that easy route. Right? They wanted the quick way out. But hold on, you're still suffering. I'm sure you're still being oppressed. Right? But our people don't think money is their thing. As long as they got money, as long as they know they're Israelites, and they can just, things continue. You got Israelites and you got Babylonian Israelites. You got some, as long as they know they're Israelites, they're just satisfied living here. They'll be satisfied living here another 5-10 years. The prophets were hastening the day of Yahawashi. Same way we're supposed to be hastening. Right? Same way. Okay? And it says, excuse me. And it says, for what should it profit a man? Right? And the carnal man's looking for what? Profit all day long. That's what he's looking for. Profit. Carnal profit. When this word is the ultimate profit. Right? This is what's going to profit you. Everything else is going to fail. This truth is what profits. So if you have this truth, there would be no need for a carnal profit. Because you're satisfied. Right? You have enough. That's why the scriptures what? Is against what? Covetousness. Oh man. For what should it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So you've lost your soul, because in this world, in Satan's world, there's an exchange. Right? That's why you got to have what? Integrity. And stick to the words. It's enough. You don't need anything else. You have the Holy Spirit. That's more than the trillions that Esau's got. Because what Esau, he's a trillionaire. But look at him, they're miserable. You look at some of them pictures, they used to be always smiling. Look at some of the pictures of Rothschilds. Now they look what? Miserable. So the wisest thing would be to do is to hold on to this truth. And don't let it go. Okay? Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation. So yeah, this adulterous and sinful generation. And they're ashamed of the words. Right? You got men that come to camp, probably be in the city of London, and put their hood up, probably don't want family members to see them. Bro, you can't be that way. That means you're ashamed of the gospel. And it makes sense now. Why men can't, alright, men go out, they may go out, you know, weekends, but it makes sense why men ain't truly dedicating their whole life to this. Because if they were doing that, then they would have to fully put away the things of the world. Right? But they don't want to. They want 1 foot in the truth, 1 foot in the world. Which equates to being what? Lukewarm. You can't have it both ways. You're either in the truth or not. Right? You can't have it both ways. A lot of people, they want their cake, they want their pie, they want to eat it whole. Can't have it that way. Okay? And it says, whew, and sinful, so this is a sinful generation. This is applying to the time right now. This is a sinful generation. That's why if you have the means, right, all right, you're not amongst any other brothers teaching, you teach by yourself. Because it's an evil time. You can't really trust anyone in the time we're in. The only ones you can trust is the elect. Those that are of what? The same mind. Because everybody else will what? Backstab you. Why? Because that's the way of the world. Okay. Hey, Baraka to Yahawashi. You're sending a bit of that north wind now. Okay. Wait just a minute. And it says, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed. So if you're ashamed of Yahawashi, he's going to be ashamed of you. It's as simple as that. You're ashamed of Yahawashi, he's going to be ashamed of you. That's why you can't be ashamed of the gospel. Right? When he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. Right? And yes, Yahawashi is coming with them holy angels to make his appearance. That's why we labor. That's why we show faith. Right? Now we're going to go to Matthews. 6 and beautiful. Go straight to verse 22. The light of the body is the eye, your mind's eye. I love these people, and this is Yahawashi speaking. The light of the body is the eye. So knowing the light is what the eye, the mind, and also your physical eyes. We want our eyes and our minds to be focused on Yahawashi. Right? If therefore the eye be single focused, the whole body shall be full of light. It's going to show. Because you're focused on the truth. You're focused on Yahawashi and him only. And also what the prophecies. You know what that does? That puts you in a high level. Because this world, remember, it's on a very low level. Right? And he's just trying to get you to think on a low level. Right? But if the eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. So, the reason why men are enveloped, shrouded in darkness, because they're not focused on Yahawashi. It's very easy. Because they're not focused on Yahawashi. So what happens? One's mind, it what? Becomes evil. This can happen overnight. This could happen within a couple of days. This can happen within a week. Because you're not thinking about Yahawashi. Right? Always think about Yahawashi. Always try to read the precept. Even if you're busy. Because I know certain brothers, they got households to look after, different things, jobs, but that's not an excuse. Right? I have a household to look after. Right? Myself. But I'm not going to discuss my business. May have a little side hustle here and there, but what's the main thing? It's the words. That's the main thing. Nothing comes before that. And some of you brothers have got what? Offspring. Right? So if them neurons were clicking, if you were really awoke, then you would think, hold on a minute. There's no surety that my family will make it. But if I happen to be diligent and really sincere for the Lord, more or likely, they may make it. So if you're not doing that, you're not even thinking about your own family. Even though we're not supposed to be in that mindset. But a wise man would think, well, I'm giving all I can for Yahawashi. So with me doing that, pre-adventure, your family may be saved, so you got to be wise. Be wise. You're doing this for Yahawashi and the elect, and pre-adventure, your family may make it, they may not make it. Okay? But you're putting your family at risk when you're not pushing the word, when you're being lukewarm. So brothers got to be more spiritual instead of being carnal. Okay? Matthew 6 and 6 and 23. If therefore the light is in thee, be darkness. How great is that darkness? Right? That little bit of light. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me just a minute. If that light is in thee, be darkness. How great is that light? Excuse me just a minute. I'll burn some incense. How great is that light? That means that's a great... that light is no longer there. Right? All that light. So how did that light go? How did it disappear? Because you weren't focused on Yahawashi. The most important matters. Right? You were focused on something else. Okay? And that's what happens. Men, they start... I've said it time and time again. And you know what? I'm giving you clues. I'm giving you clues. All you got to do... And when I'm saying this, peep. When Yahawashi is saying this, peep. Right? You got to peep it. I'm giving you game. Those that tend to go, all right, some 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, check what spirit they're in. Check what spirit they're in, and you'll find out that they're in like an evil, unsure, demonic type spirit. Okay? I'm talking about men that are not giving it their all. That's what happens because what? The evil overtakes. Okay? Because this world is evil. So that's why you would want to be in the word as much as possible. Okay? Because you know that this world is evil. Okay? So with you knowing that, it's like, well, push the word. Okay? Push the word. Immerse yourself in this truth. Immerse yourself in that water. Bear me just a minute. So Matthew 6. This is Matthew 6 and 24. No man can serve two masters. Right? You're not really committed to Yahawashi. Okay? You're more committed to this world. You can't serve two masters. Right? For evil he will hate the one and love the other. Right? Or else hold to the one and despise the other. You're going to be stuck between a rock and a hard place. Right? You're going to be looking at the truth or the truth. Oh, it's getting in my way. You got men that look at the truth as that. Like the truth is holding them back. Like the truth ain't enough. You have men that think like that. Like the truth ain't enough for them. Okay? Oh man. And we will hate one and love the other. Right? You're going to be stuck between a rock and a hard place. You're either going to love the world more than you love the truth. You're going to love the truth more than you love the world. And that's going to show. Okay? Or else you'd hold to and despise the other, and you cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. And that's why you have men that despise the men that are actually in the spirit of Yahawashi. Because those that are in the spirit of Yahawashi, they're not ready. They have no one to despise in terms of those that are not ready about the truth. Because they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're fighting for their crown. Okay? This is all spiritual. Okay? All spiritual. Alright? I say therefore unto you, take no thought for your life. This goes into the anxieties of this world. The cares of this world. Take no thought for your life. No, don't be a reprobate. I've gave men the scriptures that are no longer here. They're back in the world. And a man will ask you, whoa, does that mean you're just not? It does not mean you're an Israelite monk. It means you take no thought for your life. Right? That means you just have a level of faith that others don't have. Mourning. It means you have a level of faith that others don't have. That's what it means. Okay. It says, take no thought for your life. Right? What you shall eat, what ye shall drink. Why? Because you have faith. Right? Some brothers have little faith, some brothers have more. But it doesn't matter as long as you have faith. That's the main thing. Okay? And you shall eat and what you shall drink, nor yet for the body. You're covered. I have water. I should have bought some water, but I don't need it now. Get it later on. Yahawashi will provide. See, there's a mindset. And I've said it, I've told men this, I've been amongst congregations where I've said, bro, like what's going on? Men don't care. You can't force someone to push this word. That's between them and Yahawashi. You can put out the idea, but you can't force them one. You can bring a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. Right? Simple. Is not the life more than meat and body than raiment? So my life consists of more than the garment I got on, the jacket I got on, the ring I got on. Life is more than that. Right? Behold, spare me just a minute. Behold the fowls of the air. It's letting us know. For they sow not. They don't need to because they collect what's it? I forgot. There's a word for it. They're like there's another word for it. There's a word for it, but I can't come up with the words. But then they neither what? Reap, they don't need to. Right? They pick their food when it needs to be picked. Okay.